Welcome back. The President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, has mourned Senator Rose Oko, the chairperson of the Senate Committee on Trade and Investment. Senator Oko, who represented Cross River North Senatorial District, died on Monday at a medical facility in the United Kingdom where she was receiving treatment. In a statement, Senator Lawan said he received the news of the death of the lawmaker with shock. He condoled with the family of the senator as well as the loved ones she left behind. India is to impose a nationwide lockdown in an attempt to slow the spread of the coronavirus. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that the restrictions will apply from midnight and will be enforced for 21 days. India, which has a population of 1.3 billion, joins a growing list of countries that have imposed similar measures. Let's head over to our London studios now, where Simon Pusey has more on the COVID-19 pandemic and other international news in Around the World in 5.
Hello and good evening from the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5.
People in the UK have experienced their first full day of lockdown after Boris Johnson announced no one should leave their homes other than to exercise once a day, travel to and from work where absolutely necessary, or shop for essential items.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country.
Describing the move as unprecedented, the Prime Minister said the measures were essential to slow the spread of the virus, which has killed at least 338 people in the UK so far. The African saxophone legend Manu Dibango has died in Paris after catching the virus. He was best known for his 1972 song Sol Makosso. The 86-year-old fused jazz and funk music with traditional sounds from his home country, Cameroon. A statement on his official Facebook page read, "It is with deep sadness that we announce the loss of Manu Dibango." His funeral will take place in strict privacy, the statement read, asking instead for people to send condolences by email and adding that a tribute will be arranged when possible. Plane loads of protective and medical equipment donated by Chinese billionaire and Alibaba founder Jack Ma to help African nations battle the virus spread have started arriving at designated airports across the continent. The Jack Ma Foundation and government officials have said the supplies will be distributed across Africa, going first to countries that are particularly vulnerable to the pandemic. Kenyan officials confirmed that they had offloaded 20,000 test kits and a variety of protective gear from an Ethiopian Airlines plane that landed in Nairobi on Tuesday. Footage of Italian mayors losing their temper over people not abiding to isolation policies have been going viral online. The mayor of Campania here saying, "I'm getting word that someone is having a graduation party. We'll send in the police. We'll send them in with a flamethrower." Italy remains the country with the highest number of deaths from the virus, in spite of strict rules to stay at home. A group of new remote sensing satellites carried by a Long March 2C carrier rocket in southwest China's Sichuan province have entered the planned orbits. The satellites will be used for electromagnetic environment detection and related technological tests. Tuesday's launch was the 329th mission of the Long March rocket series. And finally, Albert Uderzo, the illustrator and co-creator of the famous comic series Asterix and Obelix, has died at the age of 92. Uderzo died in his sleep at his home in western Paris after a heart attack that was not linked to the coronavirus. Uderzo and author René Goscinny are known as the fathers of the French comic series about a small village of Gauls who stood up to their Roman occupiers.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.
Thanks, Simon. Let's head over to Jeffrey now for sports news.
Hello and welcome to Sports News. The Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games has been postponed by 1 year until 2021 due to the coronavirus pandemic. The Olympics was due to be held in Japan from July the 24th to August the 9th, while the Paralympics was set to run from August the 25th to September the 6th, but both have now been rescheduled for next year. The International Olympic Committee says the Games will be held no later than the summer of 2020, but the event will still be called the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development has announced the closure of all stadiums while the coronavirus pandemic persists. The affected stadia are the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, Ahmadu Bello Stadium, Kaduna, Liberty Stadium, Ibadan, and the National Stadium, Surulere in Lagos. The ministry said the facilities listed would not be available till further notice. Football's world governing body FIFA supported the World Health Organization in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic, with the organization's president Gianni Infantino calling for teamwork to tackle the crisis. FIFA pledged $10 million to support the COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund for WHO. World football's biggest leagues are all suspended because of the pandemic that has infected at least 300,000 people worldwide. And Bayern Munich players have opted to waive 20% of their salaries in response to football's ongoing suspension. Reports say the entire squad will accept reduced wages for the foreseeable future to help support other club staff while the coronavirus pandemic continues. Some of Bayern Munich's high-profile players have already announced their responses to the health crisis. And that's it on sports at this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jeffrey Uzoma.
And the main news again. Nigeria today confirmed 44 cases of coronavirus, with the NCDC recording 2 new cases, one each in the Federal Capital Territory and Bauchi State, with travel history to Germany and the UK. That's it on the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.
Jeremiah.
Happy Easter.
What? Yes, same to you. Jeremiah, you forgot to give me mineral. Happy Easter.
Easy. You too can be a landlord this Easter with as low as 30,000 naira. Yeah. Join the revolution now. Make an initial deposit of 30,000 naira and get 5 kg rice and 1 chicken. Pay 50,000 naira to get 10 kg rice and 1 chicken. Pay 100,000 naira and get 10 kg rice and 1 liter oil. You also get 25 kg or 50 kg bags of rice, 1 chicken, 1 or 5 liters oil, and a ticket to AY Live when you deposit 250,000 naira, 500,000 naira, or 1 million naira. Make a full deposit of 2.5 million naira and get 50 kg bag of rice, 2 chickens, 10 liters oil, and a VIP ticket to AY Live. Terms and conditions apply.
For more information, please call